close, sir. Is the seat taken?
No.
What's your name?
I'm James Brazier.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Harris.
I live here in Kansas. I'm a farmer. Live up by one of them railheads we build in.
Oh, yeah. I'm Michael Harris. I was a wealthy plantation owner, but you see, now I've got all those blacks on my land sharecropping and stuff.
Tenant farming too.
Yep.
Come on, Bessie. Let's go, Bessie. Let's go. Mind if I stay here?
No.
Okay. Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Nothing. I just met this fella here from Virginia.
Mr. Irving.
Mr. Harris.
Mr. Irving.
Mr. Brazier.
Good morning.
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I'm on my way up to Utah to visit my brother up west.
Interesting.
How do you find gentlemen doing today?
Very good.
Mr. Irving.
Mr. Joseph?
Good. May I ask what you're doing here?
I am a Ellis Island official. I'm here to ask immigrants questions about where they came from, their gender and age.
That's interesting.
What, do you, like, survey people?
Yeah, I gotta go around surveying new immigrants.
What do you ask them?
About their age, gender, single or not, general information.
Well, I'm Philip Irving. I am, I'm down here on a cattle drive. Down here, yeah. I'm from New Mexico.
How long have you been working for your boss?
Yeah, so probably about 25 years.
Oh, jeez.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I've been working ever since the slaves were emancipated. I moved out west. I'm working on the land.
I'm happy for you. We all been waiting for this day in history for years now.
It's true.
I disagreed at first because I thought I was going to lose all my free labor, but I realized the blacks had nowhere to go, and they're just going to stay around. Oh, and some Irish immigrants, too.
Works. Did you ever have any work for you after they were freed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pay much, did you?
No.
So we got some Irish immigrants around here, Chinese too. They're working up on the railroads.
I hear Irish immigrants are really popular on the railroads.
Yeah, they work. Mostly them working.
I never really seen none of them Irishmen around my neck of the woods out there in New Mexico. You know, but we do got some Mexicans, you know, some blacks, or freed slaves, you know. And some of them are white men, but, you know, not too educated down there. I mean, me in particular, I know I'm not too educated.
Where I come from, we have a bunch of different immigrants coming through every single day.
What are they doing there? What are they doing there?
They're just coming over to find some work.
Where are they from?
They come from Europe, mostly Europe.
Good. Could send them down here, work on farms.
It would be good labor for you.
Yeah.
Good cheap labor.
How is that business going?
It's pretty successful business. We get plenty of immigrants through every day, trying to find work.
We don't have many cattle drives around here anymore.
Yeah.
Surprised you came up.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, because, you know, I used to come up here all the time, but
About
not
10 years ago?
Yeah, used to be my getting part of my job.
That's when most of them were.
Yeah, all over around here. Now, hardly any of this area.
Hard time getting up here?
It is, you know. My boss really just likes this area. He just likes to be around.
Ship them out. Ship the cattle out.
Yeah. On railroads, right?
Yeah.
It's probably easier that way.
Cowtown here in Dodge City.
Makes sense.
How are your immigrants doing? Are they doing pretty good?
Around here, they homestead a lot of the area.
Do they stay pretty darn busy with work?
Yeah.
It's good.
Homestead Act really helped that.
It's a good thing.
Give them less fortunate folks a chance to earn a living, get some land.
So they get to keep whatever land they go out and claim.
Nah. That government has got some rules to it. You know, like me and the boys were talking how about that on the rough ride up, you know. I mean, it was hard getting up here, but you don't get to keep all that land. You got to be there for at least 5 years before you get to claim the land as your own.
Oh.
Do you know how old you gotta be to apply for this?
I'm pretty sure it's about 21 years or older.
Yes, they do. They have to fill out an application to be 21 years. They must meet some requirements.
Any requirements you know off the top of your head?
They must be 21 years of age. They must be a legal immigrant.
And so, like, apply for citizenship?
Yep. They must apply and they must meet all the requirements to be a citizen of the
Makes
United
sense.
States.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You gotta build a house, live out there for it's a tough time.
It's probably real tough. They should start from scratch. Little to no money.
Yeah.
It's rough back in the years.
My immigrant station's doing pretty successful right now. We get lots and lots of immigrants through there every day.
What do you do at your job anyway?
Yeah, I was wondering that too, because I mean, obviously you're not a farmer like us.
Yeah,
I have to ask immigrants a lot of questions, do a lot of paperwork, find good labor, set them on the job.
Yeah, I talked to some immigrants that are working up here on the railroads. They said they gotta answer a bunch of questions, fill out some paperwork, but it's better life than where they came from.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot of paperwork. Mr. Harris, have you ever come across any immigrants, you know, in the Virginia area?
Yeah, I have actually. Quite a few.
Out east there, yeah.
They come from like New York around there, you know.
Oh, for what? Just jobs?
Yeah.
Different pay?
Did you let them immigrants work? 'Cause that's the only reason why they came over to this country.
Yeah. I let them work. They're mostly tenant farmers now. So.
Good.
We don't really have tenant farmers around here. What do they do? Like, how does it work?
Well, the farmers, such of them immigrants, that they come down here and they rent some of many acres of mine, and I get some of their profit from their crops.
A lot of acres, big farm.
Oh yeah, lots of acres.
Big farm.
Mainly cotton.
What do the sharecroppers do?
They farm my land,
Mm.
and then I get the profit from their crops.
All of it?
No, just some.
Just some. Pretty good. I got a word, man. Or some. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good deal. There's no way sharecroppers earn enough money to ever make it out of that cycle.
No.
I feel like it's gotta work that whole life.
Not too many other opportunities for them blacks, though.
I agree. It feels just like slavery.
But you gotta remember, I mean, it's what they can get. They're not being forced to do it and they get paid.
Yeah,
So.
they do get paid now, even though it's not
So
much.
it's not as bad as slavery,
yeah.
but still it's just.
I didn't come up with it. It just works out. I mean, they come up here, they get a job, and it still have people willing to work on the plantations.
Shoot,
Keep it
I mean,
going.
Yeah.
they gotta find some sort of work to feed themselves. 'Cause before they were fed as slaves,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
Seems like it works on your plantations, but it wouldn't really apply to my smaller farm right
Yeah,
here.
probably not.
Doesn't matter much.
It helps that cotton is very high in the industry right now.
Everything has to work. All people must have work, and you must need good labor for you guys to pick that cotton.
Well, yeah, you won't want to pay someone who isn't doing good labor,
Yeah.
getting their job done.
Yeah.
It's all about the government.
All of them.
Yeah, President Grover was a pretty good president about that. I mean, I like to say he was Democrat, and if he runs again, I mean, he'll sure have my vote. I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah, I don't really care for that man. I mean, he voted a bill that was supposed to help out farmers in Texas. But still wasn't.
Vetoed it.
Yeah.
I heard about that down here in Texas. Down in Texas about that.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Anybody know why he vetoed that bill? What it was for?
Drought in Texas.
it was gonna give the farmers like 10,000 to send money, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Seed money.
Seed
Yeah, there you
money,
go.
that's
Seed money.
Yep.
But he vetoed it 'cause he
Here.
said something about not having people be dependent on the government.
You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
It's top of my tongue, the tip of it, yeah.
He wanted to keep the country how it used to be. So he thinks that people should support the government instead, not the other way around.
I didn't think of it that way, I guess. I mean, he was better in the idea of hands-off government. So, I agreed with most of the things he did.
Yeah, I've never really talked politics from where I came from. Again, not too many were educated down in that area.
No, we didn't really learn too much about politics either.
I mean, I came up as a black slave and not taught all that much. Haven't been since.
You just kind of get thrown out to work.
A lot of work on the farm to do. There was some disease that used to spread real bad with them cattle that your kind brought
Texas
up.
Longhorn?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. I heard about that one.
It's this
Splenic fever, I believe it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
you're right.
Sounds painful.
Shouldn't bother with them livestock. That's why I have it. That's why I've been doing cotton my whole life. So you don't have to worry about them diseases and stuff.
You know, it's a good strategy, but you know, a lot of us aren't rich enough to be able to not do livestock because cotton does cost a lot of money. And you know, if we wouldn't have had livestock, then people in the north would have had nothing after the war. That's all they
It's not my problem. I invested in cotton my whole life.
You know, that's how this whole thing started with the cattle drives. They had to bring up cattle from the south, ship them out on the railroads here in cow towns like Dodge City here, and
Yeah.
ship them out to the north so they could eat beef after the war.
I'm still glad I'm retired now, so I don't have to worry about all that stuff. Now I just have to run my plantation and the sharecropping and all the slaves that run it.
So how did you treat these slaves on your plantation?
I treated them pretty well.
Good.
My former owner treated me very well. I got benefits.
That's good because you guys need a treat, because you guys have to be treated good.
So, do you still have slaves that were free? Yeah.
Yeah, they do sharecropping and I get some of the profit from their crop.
Well, they're not actually slaves anymore, but
No, but they
they were your slaves.
work
Mm.
for my farm and they get paid from the sharecropping and then I get some profit.
That'd be nice.
That is very kind of you for you to do that.
Why, thank you. I always figure it'd be easier to get them to come and be willing to do it if I was kind to them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's it.
Did you,
Better way to go.
Mr. Urban, you get some benefits?
I did.
Or-
I did. So, my plantation owner was very kind. You know, sometimes you find those ones that aren't too kind.
The ones that are violent.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My family had a small plot that they had to farm themselves, and they had to invest on it.
That taught them very well lesson.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I know what I know because of my owner. I mean, I won't be being, I wouldn't be with cattle and stuff, all livestock, if I wouldn't know what I was doing, so.
Well, that's good, because if you treat your slaves good, they'll get the job done right the first time. If you give them the right benefits, which they want, and the freedom, then they would do your job for you.
Well, what's interesting in this is I gotta run. My boss is probably waiting for me. I mean, we gotta ship out to the market, about 1,500 cattle.
Oh, jeez.
So.
Nice meeting you.
Start early. Start early. Start early. Thank you, gentlemen. Really great afternoon. Let's go, Bessie! Come on, girl!
Well, I should probably get back on the farm. Got a lot of work to do. The cattle. To make more money with Wells Red ones.
Should probably head out too. I mean, I'm gonna
Nice meeting you.
go bid on this horse race that's gonna be happening this afternoon, and then I'll probably keep my travel on and go visit my brother in Utah. So nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Have a good life.
You too. Well, some of these lower class farmers don't know much as a well-educated man like me from Ellis Island. Well, I better get going because I got lots of immigrants to ask questions to, and I ain't gonna get nothing done if I'm sitting here.